Hello and welcome to our video summary of The Man of Law's Tale. This is part of our Canterbury Tales video series where we look at each of the 24 stories written in the Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer. And should you want to find our analysis and summaries of other stories in the Canterbury Tales, do make sure you check out our channel and you will find it all there. So in this video, I will summarise all you need to know about this story, and I will also provide some analysis that you should be aware of when reading and writing about this tale. So let's get started. The Man of Law is a lawyer who's been commissioned by the king. He knows every law in the land, and he is one of the pilgrims that's going to give us a story. Now, the host says that the morning is passing quickly. He turns to the Man of Law and he says that it is his turn to pay his debt and tell a story. The Man of Law argues that Chaucer has already written all great stories that there are to be told. Anyway, he decides to tell a story that he heard from a merchant a long time ago. A group of Syrian merchants hear about the emperor's daughter while they're in Rome. When they return to Syria, they tell the Sultan about her, and he desires to have her for a wife. He is baptized to become a Christian just like her and asks his subjects to also convert. The marriage is arranged and the emperor's daughter, Constance, takes off. The Sultan's mother does not want to give up her religion for her son to marry a foreigner. She plans with the councillors to pretend, then attack the girl and her Christians after the wedding. After the wedding feast, they do indeed attack the Christians. Constance manages to escape and boards a ship out to sea. The ship lands in Northumberland, where she is taken in by a constable and his wife. Though this is a pagan land, the constable and his wife convert to Christianity. A knight happens by one day and he's filled with lust at seeing Constance. In rage, he kills a constable's wife and hides the murder weapon in Constance's bed. The constable takes her to King Allah, who sentences her to death. He asks the knight to swear that she is guilty. The knight swears but is struck dead. All of the pagans are shocked but convert at the sight. The king and Constance fall in love and marry. The king goes off to war and Constance gives birth to a beautiful son. She sends a message to tell her husband the good news. The king's evil mother, Donegild, replaces the letter with her own though, saying the child is deformed. The king writes back that he accepts the child, but she switches that letter for one saying that the king wishes the child to be killed. Constance is shocked and runs away with her son. The king returns and discovers his mother's treachery and has her killed. Meanwhile, Constance's father heard news of the wedding feast being slain in Syria. He sends an army to avenge her. They are on the way home. They return into her boat. They don't recognize her, but help her. They bring her back to Rome, but she has no memory and ends up wandering the streets. King Allah goes to Rome for penance. There he runs into a boy that looks like Constance and discovers it is his son. The boy takes him to Constance and the two reunite. Suddenly her memory is returned and she goes to the emperor. They return to Northumberland, but King Allah passes away and Constance returns to Rome with her son, where he will become emperor. Now, when you're looking at Constance, she embodies what this story and what its lessons are about, which is consistency and patience. Constance carries on through all the horrible things that befall her, and she is determined. She also trusts in God and continually follows her religion, for which she is rewarded. I hope you found this video useful. If you did find this summary of this story useful, do give us a thumbs up. But also, if you would like to learn more about the different stories in the Canterbury Tales and indeed any other section when it comes to English literature, do subscribe to our channel as you will be able to receive more educational videos and free revision worksheets to go along with it. Thank you so much for listening and I hope you enjoyed it.